Okay. All right, so we'll go ahead and get started. Good afternoon. Welcome to Humphreys Elementary School's Go Team meeting, where we will follow the agenda as it has been emailed to you and publicly noticed. I would like to remind everyone that this is a meeting of the Go Team. Only members of the team may participate in the discussion. Any members of the public present are here to quietly observe. For members of the Go Team, please identify yourself when you speak. I'm pleased to call this meeting of Humphreys Go Team to order at 3:37 p.m. Our first order of business is to call roll. The secretary will now take the roll.
Please respond present when your name is called. Jaron Trimble,
Present.
Faye Burke,
Present.
Deborah Truitt.
Did you get Ms. Burke is here?
Yes, I did.
Okay, all right.
Alexis Stone, Shakita Lanier,
Present.
Avis Lewis,
So Miss Lewis was on. That's who that number was.
okay. Simone Wright is present. Rakaya Burks, absent. Derek Booker, absent. Booker, absent. And then Abigail Reese Kelly.
Present.
Okay. So
This team will only be able to take official action if a quorum is present. Ms. Wright, is there a quorum present?
let's just verify with you just for a moment, Miss Lanier.
Okay.
Would that make it?
If Ms. Lewis logs back on.
Yes.
So currently with 4 people, there is not a quorum.
Yes.
All right. So we do not have a quorum present currently. We need a majority of Go Team members in attendance to vote on the agenda items. Having a quorum protects the school by preventing a very small number of members from taking action on behalf of the entire school. We will proceed with today's discussion and information items. Action items will be tabled until a quorum is established. No action items. All right. Give me a second, guys. Okay. I believe this is still under action items, so approval of the minutes, we won't be able to vote on that, will we? Nope. Our first action item. Oh. Okay, I get what that's saying. Okay. Our first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you and copies are here. Are there any changes to the agenda? And I'll give you guys some time to look. I noticed Miss Wright dropped some things in the chat today. So it looks like the agenda is in the chat.
Want to be next, climbing a ladder to clean the gutters.
Okay, so that
And
is
there's, I
not.
was about to,
That's not Miss Lewis.
oh, that's not Miss Lewis. Okay.
System. Double your bonus to $200.
For the person who's joined, do you mind sharing who you are? We're just trying to see if you're a member of our Go Team. Oh, guess I scared my
It went back out. Miss Lewis did say if she give us or give her about 3 minutes,
Okay.
so maybe we can get some business, get that part over with.
Okay. Hmm. Proceed to discussion on the information. All right, so we'll move. I guess we'll have to move to the discussion items. And then we'll come back when if Miss Lewis joins, then we'll move to back to the action items. For the discussion items, we're gonna move to those on our agenda. I'm gonna see, can I share my screen?
Hey, so that is me. I was really trying to give Miss Lewis a minute, but I'll go ahead and start
Okay.
because a lot of it we did last meeting. But the purpose of this meeting's discussion items
Mm-hmm.
is to actually begin to put together our strategic plan for 25 through 30. So I'm going to share my screen so you all can see. But I did send everyone this presentation as well. You want to turn it off? No. So again, as mentioned, this is a continuation of what we did last week. And so I guess one of the tools that's going to help us is to have the KPI, have those handy as we look through and go through the plan for this year going forward. Okay, so that's the purpose and timeline, which we discussed last month. Um, the school's slogan motto is a community of believers getting back to basics. That's our Go Teams focus.
Principal Trimble, this is Chandra from the Go Team office.
Hey,
I don't know, because I noticed that your parent dropped off, Miss Burke, I believe. So you're down to just 3 Go Team members.
no, Ms. Burke is here right with me.
Oh, okay.
Yes, so she just dropped off of that because it was giving an echo.
Okay. Um, all right, go ahead.
Yeah, she's right here. All righty, so okay, so this is the how the process does, and as you can see, we've done some of it. So step one is to review the data. Step two is align the mission, vision, and the purpose. Step three is to confirm the 2030 goals, create the SIP goals to 2030, and identify additional goals. Step four, identify 25 to 2030 strategic objectives. And that's reflecting on the last strategic plan which we have in this presentation, and then looking at going forward. And then finally approve our strategic plan and rank your objectives for next school year. Okay, so in our last meeting, we did go over our schools data. We aligned our mission and vision, and we decided at that time not that they were adequate, that we would not um, change them. And so we voted, or you all voted not to change them and confirm our 2030 goals. And that's when we looked at our SIP and had 3 goals for our SIP. Okay. And so this slide just shows our mission and vision. That's on there for you, everyone to look at. And again, we decided not to revise those at this time. Okay, and so proposed goals for our new strategic plan, and these are in line with are aligned to our SIP goals. Okay, so by 2030, 48% of third graders, 48% of third grade students will score proficient and above. And that's on milestones. So that's the reading goal. Numeracy goal by 2030, 50% of third through fifth graders will score proficient and above on the math section of the milestones. Okay, so the difference there is by 2030, the 48% of third graders, that is also aligned to the district's goals. That's also, so that's the district's goals as well. And then 50% is on the math, and that includes all of our students. So the first one for reading is just for third grade students. The second one for math is for third through fifth grade students. And then the last one there is by 2030, 80% of our students will not be chronically absent. And so that's going to be a heavy lift, but we think we can make it because we were only at just over 65% last year. Okay, so what we're be doing tonight is to looking at the strategic objectives and then doing an activity, start, stop, and continue. We're going to do that activity to see which ones that we want to stop, which ones we want to continue, and are there any new ones for the 25-30 strategic plan. Okay, so we'll be reflecting on last year's plan or the previous plan, and then have a discussions about going forward. Okay, this particular slide is this is just a sample. What you see on the left is just a sample of how last year's or the previous strategic plan was. And then what you see on the right is just a way to look at it and capture the information. So I also sent everyone a Google Doc. We'll take a look at that, and that's where we're going to put those. And so, Ms. Wright, do you have that Google Doc up?
Which Google Doc? I put the KPI drill down dashboard and then the agenda and then the presentation inside the chat. But you're
No,
saying
I
which?
shared a Google Doc with everyone earlier.
Okay, 1 second. I'll pull it up now.
And so we're gonna actually capture all that information in there for future use. Okay, there's Ms. Lewis Ms. Lanier, did you want to pause right here to take care of some of the business?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, we can pause here and then
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, Miss Burks is behind you. All right. All right. So our first order of business is to approve the agenda. This was provided to you and copies are here. Please let me know if there are any changes to the agenda. If there are no changes, may I have a motion to approve the agenda?
I move we approve the agenda.
A second? Ms. Burks, I saw you motion to do a second. All in favor, please say A so the secretary can record your vote, or please use your react buttons.
A.
All opposed, please say nay. And if there are any abstentions, please say abstain. Next, we will review and approve the meeting minutes from our last meeting. The minutes have been provided to you. Are there any corrections? If there are no corrections, may I have a motion to approve the previous meeting's minutes?
I move to approve.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. May I have a second?
Second.
Thank you, Ms. Burks. All in favor, please say A or use your react buttons.
A. A.
All opposed, please say nay, and any abstentions, please say abstain. All right, and that would conclude our action items.
all righty, let's get back into it. Okay, all right. All righty, so this, I left the instruction page on here, but behind it is our strategic plan. But I did just so you all can see what we'll be doing. So it says insert your school's strategic plan, which I did. Give a high-level overview of our current strategic priorities, and then complete the start, stop, and continue exercise on the next slide. So that's what we'll be doing. But I did. All right. So here is our strategic plan from our previous strategic plan. We will be working with where this says school strategic priorities. We will be working with those 8 actions. And again, we'll be looking at start, stop, and continue. Ms. Wright, did you get it?
Sir, I have it up now.
Okay. Again, everyone was shared this document, but this is what we'll work in. Let me just let everybody see it.
Would you like me to also put it in the chat?
You can, yes. Uh-huh. Okay. So this will give us an opportunity for all of us to kind of look at the same thing at the same time, but also we'll be able to put the items where we think they should go. And again, like I said, this will be able to capture it because we will have to do some other work with these. Okay. All right. So our next slide. Okay, enter strategic priorities from the last one. Plan that you had, the Go team should continue as strategic objectives. And so if we're taking a look at those 8, which ones do we want to continue? Um, which ones do we want to stop? Or are there any new objectives that we would like to go to? So improve the percent of students achieving at proficient and distinguished level on Georgia milestones. Of course, I would think that we want to continue that one. And so I guess that would be start if it's continue. Reduce barrier to school attendance and decrease chronic absenteeism. That would continue. Yeah, we would definitely want to continue or start with that as well.
Hey, Principal Trimble, this is Chandra again. I'm not sure if the other Go team members can see the strategic plan, but it's not showing up on the screen. So
We all have the same document.
oh, okay, everybody's looking at it.
Yes.
Okay.
I'll share for just so you can see it, or I can share it with you actually. Um,
No. I just wanted to make sure that everyone on the team could see it so that they could chime in as well.
yeah. So you see, we're all working in it.
Gotcha.
Okay. Um, the next one is build teacher capacity in core content areas, particularly reading, math, and science. That is something, of course, we still want to do. I'm not sure if it is as much a priority now as it was, 5 years ago. Our staff has really been stable, so we don't have many new staff that this is a priority to. I think let's just look at some of the other ones and maybe come back to this one. But that's really just a compliment to our staff. Everybody's at a pretty good place. Support the social, emotional, behavioral, and mental well-being of students and staff. I think that may be still a priority. Recommend high-quality staff for vacant positions. This one is not as much as a priority because again, our staff has been kind of stable. We don't have a lot of coming and going. And so this is one that we can keep an eye on, but let's see if some other ones make more of a priority. full implementation of district intervention initiative. There is no intervention initiative, so that one we would definitely stop. Continue STEM engineering and design program model that has led us to obtaining STEM school certification. I think that one we want to continue, but we probably need to rephrase that. We probably want to rephrase it, but we definitely want to continue with our STEM. It has really become a part of what Humphreys does. The children are excited about it, so we definitely want to continue, but we probably need to rephrase that as an initiative or objective. And then the last one, build systems to promote social and emotional awareness of students. And so we'll have to see. And so I'm looking at those 8. Um, it looks as if we are looking to or continue just about all of them. Of course, we would stop the implementation of the district initiative. So are there any that we need to add?
Mr. Trimble, just to be clear, for the start section, I'm putting everything but number 3, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Now, those 2 that we kind of, and really the last one,
The teacher wanting the build systems to promote.
correct.
Where do
We'll
we?
need to look and see if we want to. I mean, as a Go team, is that something that we want to do? They almost are duplicates.
You're saying the build teacher capacity?
No, not that one. I'm sorry. The support the social, emotional behavior and well-being of students and staff,
Stuff.
and
Yes.
then build systems to promote social and emotional awareness of students. Um, Now, as a Go team, if we want to continue with both, that's fine. But like I said, they're very similar. Um,
So are you
and
wanting
we can
to?
put all of them. We could rank them, as a lesser of a priority.
Okay, so do you want to combine those 2? Um,
I mean, it's up to you all.
okay. Well, I believe that that's still important here at Humphreys. Um,
Yeah, I think we could combine it into, just one sentence as
yes.
far as, because that one does say well-being of students and staff. So
And staff.
students were already mentioned above.
Right. So maybe we can just stop for the build systems to promote social and emotional awareness. Maybe put that part at the stop and just keep that support this social emotional behavior and mental well-being of students and staff.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
Um, Now, one of the things that we did last year, and I want to continue, and it kind of goes in line with what they talked about the district's intervention. Of course, the district doesn't have any interventions. However, last year, I think beginning in February, all of our 3 through 5 teachers and support teachers stayed for tutorial in the afternoon on Wednesdays and Thursdays. I think that made a huge help. I think that the children got a lot out of it, those that were able to stay. And so I would like to continue that as a priority, as a strategic priority. So, or we could just say that that is a strategy for achieving um, our the number one priority. That would just be a strategy. I think that's kind of how we could do that as a strategy of achieving number one. Because the first thing is we want to improve the percent of students achieving at proficient and distinguished. And as a strategy for achieving that would be the implementation of the tutorial program. So I think, yeah, I think that might be best. So anything we want to add, any uh, strategic priorities that we want to add?
I'm sorry, I got one more thing, Mr. Trimble. For the
Yes.
recommend high quality staff for vacant positions, we were keeping that we're on the starting
Yeah,
of
I think
that?
we can keep it, just put it down as a lower priority.
Okay, okay.
Okay, anything else? Okay. Okay, so if there's nothing else, we've done that. Um, we can put them in that box at a later date, but right now we have all of our items that we have, and I think once we kind of reflect on it, unfortunately, we will have to carry one part of this over into our budget meeting. But we should be able to get most of it done today, but one part of it over. And so I say that to say, after some reflection, if we think that we need to add anything, we can add to it at that time. You had something, Ms. Burke?
Yes. Um, can you go back
Go back to that.
to the,
Yeah, that's what we need to see.
you were saying that the staff is fully staffed, right? About the same. So maybe we could take that off, stop that, go up some more.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
That's right here.
Mm.
So yeah, I definitely think it's but
In the future, we probably could come back
right.
if changes is made or something.
Yeah.
You said your staff about the same, so we could stop
she-
that.
Is she talking about for the recommend high quality staff for vacant positions
Yes.
part?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And just to get clarity, that's for vacant positions within the school or?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. And so yes, Ms. Burke was saying that we could just we really could stop that. Um it is really not a priority right now because of our continuity staff. But it's up to the Go team if we want to continue to or at least have that one right there. But it's not a priority. It really isn't.
Yeah, I think it's only a concern when the new school year starts. If that's if people leave but it's not like by August. Usually we have someone.
Wait a minute now. I just thought about something. This process is for 2025, 2030. And it's a good chance that we're going to be getting a lot of new teachers and
Oh
children
yeah.
when Cleveland is repurposed.
Yeah.
That's going to be a big
So yeah, we
thing.
definitely keep it.
But they'll have to come speak to you, right?
Right. So we want to make sure we get the right people. Yeah.
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 You do a good job.
We try to.
You do a good
Yeah,
job.
we try to. So yeah, I would probably say let's leave it for that purpose.
Okay.
For that purpose, like right now it's fine, but when we do get to that point, however it may look, we want to make sure we get the best that they got.
Is that
Okay.
the end of that activity, Mr. Trimble?
Yes, but there is a little bit more. Let me go back to the presentation. Okay. So this here, what we want to do here is we want to look at our continues and see where they may fit in here. Okay, so on our document, the Google Doc that we have, I have those items on that document and also the district's goals. And so if we were looking at, or the district's objectives, so if we were looking at our 6 objectives, where would they fit? Okay, would they fit in? We are strengthening our instructional core. We are caring for every child. We are sparking student curiosity. Our strength is our team, so on and so forth. And so if we looked at our 6 objectives, where would they fit in with the district's categories there? And like I said, I put underneath there the districts, and so we can use that as a reference. So if it kind of sounds the same, and they already have it in, we are strengthening our instructional core, maybe we just put it right there in our strengthening our instructional core. So I know the first one is improve the percent of students achieving at proficient and distinguished. That one would probably be strengthening our instructional core. So Ms. Wright, if you want to put that one right there.
Can things go under more than one category?
Ms. Gibson.
No, I suggest that you just put it under one.
Okay.
And so then if we, number 2, reduce barriers to school attendance and decrease chronic absenteeism. I believe there is one under the district one. Let's see, where is that one? It says we are caring for every child. So that one would go under we are caring for every child. Build teacher capacity in constant areas. Our strength is our team. That may be a good one.
That's right. I'm just copying and pasting. You want to put it under, you want to scroll down and go to under that
I
chart.
see now. I see now. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Did you get the number 3? Okay. That's good, Ms. Wright. We are caring for every child. For number 4. Oh, you said, well, I guess it could be a couple. So to put it for discussion, where we want to put that one, because it does say students and staff.
Are we talking about supporting our supports SEL and all of
Yes,
that.
yes.
Um,
I think on here it says our responsibility is shared if you're creating a system of school support or our school is efficient and effective.
yeah, I see a few different places it kind of reminds me of. So with the school is efficient and effective, they're talking about safety. With caring for every child, they're talking about students feel comfortable going to adults. Um,
So we're thinking our responsibility is shared, right? Or
um,
were we all thinking we are
I
caring for
was
every child?
I was thinking, yeah, caring for every child
Okay.
or efficient and effective. But they
Okay.
both kind of go with, no, well, maybe I'm leaning towards caring for every child.
Okay. I agree.
Yeah.
Okay. Then the one for STEM, that one doesn't fit cleanly, but
I said our school is efficient and effective. Is that or no?
I was thinking instructional core because STEM is like embedded in everything that you guys do, right?
mhm, that's the goal. Yeah, that's why I say that
I
one's
will,
not as
That one
clean because
also
that's a,
might be, so just a note that may also help you guys when you're trying to classify them is if you refer back to the APS strategic plan, like as a whole, that's a little bit further up in the deck. Slide maybe like 7.
yeah, looks like I would still go with the instructional core. I see high quality, relevant, engaging instructional materials, target resources towards subgroups, accelerate early learning. And that's on APS's plan. So STEM kind of goes hand in hand with that piece.
Okay,
But
but
it
I
could
didn't know
also do student curiosity.
That's
right.
what I said.
mm.
I would
Ms.
put it.
Berg said, student curiosity. We are sparking student curiosity.
Yeah, I kind of
I
like
can
it
see
for
that one as
student.
well.
Yeah.
I do like that as well. Yeah.
Mhm.
All right, so
We
we can
have
go
that.
there.
Yeah.
And then number 6, that does kind of fit in. Our strength is our team.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. Where are we now? So, okay, we've done that. complete the discussion about what you should. Okay, so we look well. We threw it out there about some things that we could start doing. Um, we're going to probably use the time between meetings to kind of reflect on that even more. Um, because I'm not sure what we need to start. Um,
So right
it,
here, this would just be like if you look at the the 6 buckets to see if you have any gaps or any buckets where um, you maybe don't have an objective or anything, on the plan, to see if there's anything that you wanted to start doing, to kind of fill in those spaces.
right. Yeah. I'll defer to the team. I'm not sure if we have anything that we need to start doing.
So the only thing as far as the buckets that she's referring to, we don't have anything under our responsibility is shared and our school is efficient and effective for those who can't see it or not looking.
Okay. And under the districts, for our responsibility is shared, they said percentage of favorable responses to supporting student success. That's on the family engagement survey. And for our school is efficient and effective, it'd be increasing the percentage of students choosing very safe or extremely safe on the Georgia Health Survey in school meeting enrollment minimums, which I'm not sure if that would be a school goal. I mean, um, but if there's something like that that we want to add, we can. Okay, if not, let's keep going. Okay, so where we're going. So at our next meeting, we will vote on this strategic plan. It's important to note that by the time that we meet next, I think our next meeting is in January, we will have a clean, condensed copy of this. So soon as that becomes available, I'll send it out to everyone so we can start reviewing it. So we're going to rank those strategic objectives, and then we're going to begin the discussion of our next year's budget. Okay. All righty. Are there any questions? Well, if there are no questions, information items, principals report. I would just report that we had an awesome time for Fun Day. I know our last meeting we discussed Fun Day, so that was a time where the students who had no behavior referrals and good attendance, they were allowed to have up to 4 days absent. They got a chance to go and have a really good time in our gym with bounce houses and cotton candy and popcorn and juice. It was really nice. And so we had a really good time with that. The Thanksgiving meal has been changed. Were you aware of that, Ms. Burke? That we just found out today. So the next day, that Thursday, November 13th. It was on Wednesday, but it's gonna be Thursday, November 13th. So that's something that we'll begin to communicate with our families about that change. And then probably the most important is we have map testing coming up. That's a very important part of our school culture. The winter and the spring map, but of course we have the winter map coming up after the break, December 8th through 12th. And so that is going to be a very important part. And that is all I have to report, but I certainly can answer any questions anybody might have. Okay. Cluster advisory team report. Ms. Reese Kelly, are you still the cluster rep for us?
I believe so, but I haven't seen any meetings or anything come out recently.
Okay. There was one meeting, but it was I guess kind of like an organizational meeting. There was no we just I guess elected um the um the president. I don't know how all the terms are, but we elected it was a staff member from Crawford Long. She's our I guess district representative. Um but if I get anything else, Miss Reese Kelly, I'll be sure to forward it to you. I'm not sure why they don't have you down.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Mhm. Okay. So this is about the closers and mergers. Um, as of now, I always kind of lead with that. As of now, Humphreys is not on the closing list as of now, so that's very good. But we'll see how it goes. Our staff here, we were trying to maintain normalcy for the sake of our kids and our families, but that is a hard thing to go through. That's a very hard thing to go through. So, um, but our staff did very well, very well. Everybody's, like I said, their attendance was awesome. Kept coming to work, kept coming to work, kept pushing through, and so I'm very proud of the staff here at Humphreys. And so we'll see. Right now, Humphreys is not there. The recommendations, at least as of now, they're going to recommend that Cleveland close. And like I said, if I had to guess, we would probably be getting half of the kids, and Hutchinson would be getting the other half. So we'll see how all that transpires, but that wouldn't take place until school year 27, 28.
27, 28.
Yep. Okay. Any announcements? I don't have any announcements. All right. And thank you.
All right, we have reached the end of our agenda. Is there any additional business at this time? May I have a motion to adjourn the meeting?
I make that motion to adjourn.
Thank you, Ms. Burks. A second?
I second.
Thank you, Ms. Lewis. All in favor, please raise your hand or use your react button. All opposed, please raise your hand. And any abstentions, please raise your hand. At 4:30 p.m., the meeting is adjourned.
Aye.
Hey, this is Chandra from the Go Team office. Just one quick thing. According to our records, when you guys had your organizational meeting, Miss Burke was nominated as the cluster rep for this year.
I was.
I think Rakaya Burke.
On here
Oh,
it says Fayberg.
oh, okay.
Okay.
All right. So I have to get you on this.
I've been going through, I'm sorry, I've been going through so much. That's me, make sure.
Yes, ma'am, I
Okay.
will. I'll make sure. Yeah.
Okay.
Mhm.
I'm
But
sorry.
that first one, like I said, you didn't miss much. It was just kind of getting things set up for the year.
I'll be there.
Okay.
So many meetings.
Okay. All right.
Congratulations.
Thank you. I'll be there.
Okay, I just sent you the just the recap from the first meeting. And then the other thing I double checked, and you guys can, I guess, think through it and do it next time, but you should have at least one objective under each focus area. So, think about that our responsibility is shared and the school is efficient. Those two buckets, what you
Okay.
guys may want to highlight there based on either something from the KPI sheet or additional work that you guys want to do at the school level.
Okay. Okay.
I need a calendar with all these meetings. So I can put it on my wall.
All right. Anything else, anybody?
If possible.
Okay. All right. Thank you. We'll see everybody.
All right, thank y'all.
Okay. Have a
Okay,
good one.
goodbye.